Very good evening, sir. Your co-host now.
Yes, now I can share my screen. Wonderful thing to do
Yes, sir.
this. I will remove this. No, probably sometimes I feel a bit uncomfortable, but anyway, that's the point which sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. बूढ़ा हो गया हूं तो थोड़ा सा ये प्रॉब्लम होता है बट नो व्हाट यू डू विल डू दिस नाउ लेट मी शेयर दिस स्क्रीन friends. This is where we are going to start with you. This is where I'm going to start with you entrepreneurship. And I was just stating that why do you will be the teachers of the entrepreneurship? So let me first tell you this, what's the entrepreneurship is, and can you be the entrepreneurship? What's the basic, the very first thing as a teacher, I will tell you simple one thing to keep in the mind, whatever you want, you can do it. Because once you have decided it's in your hand that whether to do or not, nobody else will not we do this. So what the point I really wanted to make you to over here is this. What you do is this. First, if you believe that what you are going to do is this. But you will tell you this, what's so special about that entrepreneurship? So the entrepreneurs are those who see the thing and those who want the thing, they achieve it and they get it. I will repeat for you, entrepreneurship or entrepreneurs are those who whatever they want, they see it, they want to do it, and they will do it. And non-entrepreneurs like us, what they will do is this. What we see, we will not find the things we do. We will only find the problems which stops us from the getting it. And that's the difference. So why entrepreneurs, whatever he finds, he gets it. And that non-entrepreneurs, whatever they find and they want to get it, they find the problem, not the thing, and they get the problem. They don't get the things which they want. And that's the special about entrepreneurs. Nothing more. जो आप चाहते हैं वो अगर अपने आप पे ले आते हैं, आप इंटरप्रेन्योर्स हैं, और दूसरे वो लोग हैं जिनमें जो उनकी प्रॉब्लम्स दिखते हैं, मैं कैसे कर पाऊंगा, आई एम सिटिंग ओवर हियर, well दुनिया अपनी नहीं है, ये मार्केट कैसा है, that I will not be able to do it. And that's where the difference is. First of all, it is inside you that you believe that you can get it, and once you are believing in yourself, you will get it. And that's the special thing which you tell is all about is entrepreneurship. So you can understand in one line, the entrepreneurs are those who want anything, they go and get it. And the non-entrepreneurs are those who want something, they only find the problems and they don't get it. What they want over there is this. Now the next question to you is this. But can I be one? It's very difficult. The answer here is not one yes. For you, there are the answers are three yes. Yes, yes, and yes. That's the 3 years that you can get it. And I have a whole faith that we as teachers of agriculture, we can certainly get it, and we can certainly do whatever we want to get it over there. So first of all, believe in you that, and I make it think of me, you will be able to get on this, nothing wrong about it. But the next questions over there is that then what can I do? Who is the real entrepreneur? Now the question starts. As I tell you this. Who is the real entrepreneur? You are the real entrepreneur. The entrepreneur is a problem solver. Entrepreneur is something who solves a problem. Just think of at this point of time. He sees a problem, that there is a problem exists in the field. He will go, he will find out the answer, he will make it the business model, he will develop it. And not only in the field, he will be able to do it, he will be able to do it for the farmers. He will find that a person who is not able to walk because he has hands and the legs are amputated, he will go and he will find out the Jaipur rut, and he will find out that how he can make a artificial limb so that he can walk. That's the entrepreneur. The entrepreneur wants a problem that an old man like you cannot go every time home, go to the market, can buy your food products, and then somebody will come and develop a mechanism through which he orders the phone on mobile and gets the product at home because he's solving a problem. He is a problem solver, sir. He's not no one. His basic thing is this: he's solving a problem that you really need to understand. Tell me, I will tell you two stories from the two different parts of the country, and you will realize that how much it is. It is before independence. Just after this, what has happened is this: there was a company called Pulse. The company still exists. Everybody at that point of time was giving milk to the Paulson, and the Paulson was taking a lot of milk from the Gujarat, that area. Farmers were getting exploited. The farmers went to Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel and they said this, that we are giving milk to a company, but the company gives us peanuts. They are not giving me anything. And they're taking this milk to Mumbai, from Gujarat to Mumbai, from one place to another, and they're selling at the premium prices. Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel said this is not accepted. He sent Sri Morarji Desai ji to the village, and then he asked and he talked to this Tribunbhai Patel. And then Tribunbhai Patel discussed there, and then they decided that there is a one mechanism, something new mechanism we can do that, is that we form the cooperative. And that's the cooperative. I will not tell you, you all are the teacher in the Kera, it started, GCMF, it started. But then the problem was that yes, the farmers were able to give the milk over there. But the problem there, you will be able to appreciate that how to market over there and make it possible that this milk also reaches to the Paulson in Mumbai and compete over there, and that this person comes, which you know everyone, this person, the pioneer of the modern, and said to be the milkman, the Mr. Kurian arrives on the platform, and then what he does, that he converts the entire GCMF in a company of which not only Indians, not only the livestock owners, not only the farmers of Gujarat, but entire livestock owners and the livestock farmers and the cat rearers of the country feels proud of, and everybody feels the proud of the brand Amul. Just why did I tell this story? They were these real entrepreneurs, but where did it start? He didn't start a milk business. From where did he start? He started from the real problem. What's the problem edge? And suddenly, the hit solution became the solution of mass. And then he became an entrepreneurship. So what I said, dear my colleagues, sitting there in a part of the different agriculture universities, you can also be an entrepreneur who knows the problems of the farmers and the problems of the common man better than you, because you are the person who are deep rooted to the real problem of India. That's the rural India. I will tell you to the very far place, जिसको हम लोग अपनी भाषा में कहते हैं, मैं आपको अमेरिका ले चलता हूं और आज के जमाने की कुछ नई चीजों को दिखाता हूं. Here is the one lady. Here is the one lady, and then you will be able to understand this. She was getting ready for a party. And simple lady, she was selling product door to door. Xerox machine and the fax machine seller, door to door sellers in USA. She was going and selling to do this. And then what happens that she was invited to a party. She was invited to a party, and then she decided that I will wear a white pant. So what has happened is this: when she decided to find a white pant, she put her white pant. And then what has happened is this: when he was putting on the pant, her undergarments were getting visible, and it was visible that something which she didn't like. She liked that it should be bit down, it should come up to this, at least at the thigh stage, so that it doesn't look bad on this. People thought that what to do this. She was in a problem and she thought what to do it. What she did it at that point of time, she took her the entire penthouse. The penthouse she took, and she cut it just near the thigh. And then there was no any line backside. There was nothing like this. And then it was not visible to at all. And she was feeling that it is perfectly all right. She didn't stop there. You will be surprised. What has happened is he realized that when person like me, when his stomach is out, we build belt just to just put it hide behind this. She realized this for the women. She realized this for the women, and she said that I will develop this dress. And she developed this dress, a big tight dress over there, and then over that, the women of America will wear the dress.
एक बार ना समाधान कर वो लेट लाट ना उन देखो करके कहानी है
They will look.
तो अपना डर की आवाज आओ नहीं वो करवा लियो आप
Please keep your video on mute.
मतलब
Please keep
कितना
on.
टाइम लगा उन्होंने करते टाइम शॉपिंग
नोट तो बनवा है नोट किया keep the video mute or audio mode of all.
छोड़ दे लग गया गाना जाना पड़ेगा अच्छा हाँ वो तो स्कूटी ले रहे हैं वो तो बेरम है फिर और तो बिजली मत सीधा करा वो मैं छोड़ दूंगा करा तो कोई बात नहीं
सर कैन यू keep the video?
अच्छा पूरे बरुवाले अच्छा अच्छा
Am I audible, sir?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Sorry, sir. It came in between, and what has happened is this. Because of this, what has happened? This Sarah Blackley becomes the youngest billionaire of the company. Youngest billionaire of the company. What did she do? She just realized. Yes. So what has happened that she became the youngest billionaire. How did they do it? 2 continents, 2 problems. I give you one problem which is deep rooted in our own village. This I took it for the one village. Very simple problem. Every woman wants to be slim, wants to be seen slim. They want to do. Now you will find even in India, women are wearing that. And she was not anyone a big scientist. She was a common lady who was selling the fax machines door to door on this. Why did I say this? That you have to have the problem solver. Once you are the problem solver, you can be entrepreneur and you have the basic characteristics that you really want to do it on this. But the problem here is that I really want to do is this. This is so simple that you can be the entrepreneur, and that is what I cook. This photograph and this very photo that is open for you. That next time when you see this, I will be sharing your photograph. If you just look at a problem, identify the problem, sort that problem out over there. But then the next question to your mind would be, are entrepreneurs the businessman? They are there to do the business. It is only for the business, the entrepreneurship is only the business minded, or entrepreneurs are only for the business. Sir, I tell you one thing I always remember, and I will request you to remember, my dear colleagues, that no, your main entrepreneur's main business is to solve the problem. Profit is your byproduct. Is it the entrepreneurship is only business? No. Tell me once, is it with no? Yes, wonderful. See, my friend is saying no. Tell me once again. No, very good. That's what I say this. It is not for, and he will repeatedly say, entrepreneurship is not for the business. Entrepreneurship is for the solving the problem. But I understand that. When you really want to run a business and you want to solve the problem, will you be able to solve the problem on your own? That's the question. You want to run a business, you want customers should buy your product, you want your employees should follow you, you want that your investors should believe in you. Why will they believe in you? Why will they believe in you? Why a customer will buy your product? Why a follower will buy your product? I must tell you this. this is not only that, no, you want to be a problem solver, you want to be a true leader. A true leader is he says something, people believe him as a leader. You must understand. People will follow you, and a true leader is always who have got the followers. And who will be the followers? People will be the followers. And why will you follow, or I follow, or any customer for that matter will follow anyone? Why will he follow anyone? Who the hell you are? And that's the question I want to ask you. Why? Tell me why I will follow you. Who are you so that no, whatever you say that I will follow you, why will I follow you? Why? I tell you this, that answer of this beautiful lady is why has got two answers. Has got the two answers, and I'm going to share those two answers with this, that you can do it by influencing someone. You can do it by influencing someone. Now, अभी मैं क्लास होता तो मैं आप लोगों से पूछता, क्योंकि आपसे अच्छी तरह और कौन जानता है कि इन्फ्लुएंस कैसे करते हैं। अभी क्लास नहीं है और हम लोग आमने सामने नहीं है। मुझे दुर्भाग्य यह है कि मुझे आपसे सीखने का मौका उतना नहीं मिल पा रहा है, लेकिन चलिए फिर भी मैं अपनी तरफ से बता देता हूं कि जो इन्फ्लुएंस करने के दो तरीके हैं, बस दो ही तरीका है इन्फ्लुएंस किसी को करने का। बड़ा एस्टैब्लिश तरीका है, और वो एस्टैब्लिश तरीका क्या है? Either you inspire someone. If you are able to listen someone, if someone listens you and you are able to inspire, then only you can influence someone. The people will come to you, मक्खी की तरह आपकी तरफ आ जाएंगे, आपसे इंस्पायर होके आ जाएंगे, आपको लीडर मानेंगे, आपको एक अच्छा टीचर मानेंगे, और आपको भी आपकी तरफ आना शुरू कर देंगे। Problem solver and inspiring, people will run towards you. But what has happened, my dear friends, you must understand that there is another method through which people can also be do this, and this we call it as a manipulation. And which, who knows better than you working in an agriculture college, an agriculture university, that somehow people manage it, how people manipulates the ideas of common students, ideas of farmers, ideas of your boss, ideas of your peers, and ideas of your subordinate. It is manipulation. So the people can have it, do it in the manipulation. Unfortunately, in a business world, manipulation has become very common. People will say, and you know, in a business management in institutes like us, we give a different name, you know. We give different name. We say that, no, we are only playing with the price. So I say your product is not good. No, take it at the lower price. The price is half, you take it. And then I say, no, buy one, get one free. What I am doing, I am manipulating you. You say, ले लेते हैं, ज़्यादा ले लेते हैं. इससे सस्ता कहाँ मिलेगा? That is what is the price promotion. Get one, buy one free. Get coupons 25% free. Buy one, pay tomorrow. You have only 10% advance payment. Rest 90% will come on the installment. What I am doing, I'm basically trying to manipulate my customers. I'm basically trying to manipulate my customers. That's the point I really wanted to make. This is the manipulation. Very interesting. I will give you another example. Another very example, fear. Sir, many of you are already father and the parents. Who knows the fears का मतलब क्या होता है? सर, हमारे जैसे शिक्षक भी पैसे काट के अपने बच्चे को कोटा भेजते हैं सर. हमारे जैसे शिक्षक भी अपने बच्चे को कॉन्वेंट स्कूल में पढ़ाते हैं सर. हमारे जैसे शिक्षक भी अपने बच्चे को एक अच्छा मोबाइल देते हैं सर. और हमारे जैसे शिक्षक भी बच्चों को पैक्ड फूड पढ़ाते हैं, खिलाते हैं. बिकॉज वी फियर हमारा बच्चा पिछड़ न जाए, हमारा बच्चा बीमार न पड़ जाए, हमारा बच्चा सबसे हमेशा सबसे खुश, सबसे अच्छा. ये फियर है अंदर, और मार्केट आपको इंस्टिल करती है कि इफ यू डोंट टेक कम प्लान, योर चाइल्ड विल रिमेन शॉर्ट. If you don't give the Bonvita, your child will never become stronger. It will never happen over there. Aspiration. Aspiration will tell you this: come to the gym. Come to the gym and you will be healthy. And you fall in the trip that no, you want to be healthy. Come to the gym, you will be a smarter. And you go to the gym, you register for the gym. Come to the gym, your body will have the six pack, and you feel that yes, I will have the six packs, and a woman of my nearby and the girls of my age will start running for me. Where you can only do that under this aspiration, you can register. But when you have to go gym 3 days, 4 days, 5 days a week, aspiration does not work. It's inspiration works. जाना aspiration से नहीं होता है, registration aspiration से होता है. जाना तो inspiration से ही होगा, जाना तो inspiration से ही होगा सर. ये manipulation की दुनिया है. आज के जमाने में manipulation, innovation के नाम पे manipulation चल रहा है. What you do is this: a good innovation which changes the society, which changes the business. The fridge came, the people changed. The electricity came, the people changed. The car Ford, when he brought the four-wheeler, the entire change. People from the horse started moving on the car. When the wheel was invented, people thought the world had changed. When the penicillin came, the people thought that no, it has innovated. But now, how we are getting influenced? My camera, my mobile has got better camera. It will take the photograph in the night also. Actually, this is an improvement. This is not a true innovations. But yes, we sometimes have started giving a name also to an incremental innovation, just to make it sure that we survive in the market. And people like us, the simple and the naive people like us, continue to get inspired, continue to get influenced by us. But I tell you over there, that it is not that the true inspirations. It is not that the true inspiration, it is manipulation. But then the question over here is, to you age, the question is that, will it stop such whatever I have said? Answer is on your screen here. It will not. It will not stop because it's working for the business. It is working for the business and the business is making. And I'm not here to tell you it will stop, and I'm not saying it's bad, because it's working, so it's working. It will continue to work because it is serving my sole purpose to do that. It is not that aspiration is totally bad and the fear is totally bad. But I tell you this, if you do only business through the fear, only through the manipulation, only through the aspiration, only through the penny price rise or not, what will happen is this: none of these breeds loyalty. None of these will breed loyalty. कर लीजिए एक बार, वो लॉयल नहीं हो सकता सर. That the customers will not do this, will believe in you, is a loyalty. They will never become the loyalty. There is a difference between buying product second time and buying product again and again and being the loyal customers. Buying the product again and again because you are cheaper, you are best in the market, people will buy you. That's not the loyal customer. Loyal customer is that even if price is on the higher side, the customer sticks to you and he decides to buy your product instead of the competitor products. That's the loyalty. That is where the loyalty comes. So manipulation can give you this, the business to the benefit for the shorter period, but inspiration can give you benefits for the larger period. And a leader who inspires, the leader who inspires becomes the true leader. People will follow him. And the person who has a vision, who has something in idea, who has a problem, he has that leadership quality, people will follow. And who are these people? People are your own employee who will follow you. People are your own employee. If they are the loyal employee to you, they don't work for the money. They work for something else. If they're the loyal customers, they don't only work for the benefit which the product provides, they work for the something else. If it is a loyal investor, they don't only give you the money for money, they give for the something else. Must understand that. And that's what I tell you this, you ought to have a leadership quality. When you have a leadership quality, you must have a followers. And how the followers will be with you, you remember, it could be through two means, but you have to go and through the inspiration. Dear sir, जो अभी तक मैंने बोला है, whatever little I have shared with you, I know you can do that. You have been teaching your students, you have been interacting with the farmers, and you know you have done it many times. You will be able to do it much lower than this over their edge. So that was, I say, that manipulation had, what's the way out? And I tell you this, manipulation का एक ही way out है sir, और वो है simply one way out है, वो है inspiration. Inspire कीजिएगा sir. What you do is this, you really need to inspire that. Inspiration. For you, what I have done is, how to achieve this objective, for you, I have simplified the things in a very simple words that you will be able to understand. In a very simple words, I have to put it over there is this. Before I go and I tell you this, I will give you the three companies. These names are there on the screen. You have the ToT, you have the Philips, and you have the Apple. These are the companies which have got the loyal customers. These are the companies which have got the innovations. These are the company who has got huge market. These are the companies who are able to stay, once they are on the market, able to stay year after year, and they have remained leader always. They have been leader always. If you take the name of the Tatas, it's not the product which matters, it's the symbol which is the name of the Tata which matters. When I talk about the Apple, it's not the laptop and the mobile which you take, iPod, which matters. It matters something else to do that. It is something more than that. What is that these people have? And what is that these people don't have? That we really need to understand today. What they have is this, all work in the same direction. They first think, act, and then communicate. But those people who are the common companies, they first communicate, then act, and then think about it. Understand, I will make the simpler for you, sir. You just give me 2 minutes, I will make the simpler thing. You understand that very simple to you over their age, that the company like Tata, Philips, and these are the company who inspires. They work on theory like think, act, communicate. बहुत आसान है सर आपके लिए. टैक हम लोगों ने आइडा पढ़ा था. That's what in an agriculture. So this is what is think, act, and communicate. This is what this company who inspires work. But what other people do, they communicate first, act then, and then think about it. थोड़ा सा कंफ्यूजन हो रहा होगा कि ये मैनेजमेंट का कंसेप्ट आ रहा है, इसको मैं कैसे सिंप्लीफाई करूं. बस आपके लिए इसको सिंप्लीफाई करता हूं. 3 कंसेंट्रिक सर्किल से आपके लिए सिंप्लीफाई करता हूं, और बहुत आसान है. आप देखेंगे तो इसे एकदम समझ में आ जाएंगे कि वो क्या होता है. दिस वी कॉल इट एज अ मैजिक सर्किल. My dear sirs and madam, I will request you to do this. Remember this magic circle is a real magic. If you are listening Simon Sinek, you will be understand that he takes it the diamond, he takes it something golden circle or something like this. Every academician has been using. I'm telling you, this is the magic circle H. And what is the magic circle? Its magic circle is the base in the core of the magic circle. The bull's eye is saying is this: why are you in your business? Why are you in business? For profit making? No, not for profit making. Profit is the one. Just remember my first class. Profit is the byproduct of the problem you are solving. It is what you believe that I'm going to do. You believe that I'm going to solve a problem because you believe that you have an answer, because you believe that I can solve a problem. And that's what You believe that I have solved a problem. You find the answer that how will I solve the problem? I will find the best of the engineers. I will find the best of the product. I will find best of the technology. And then they will develop the best of the product, which will help me in solving the problem. And by getting best of the engineers, by getting best of the input, by getting best of the technology, what I'm going to do it is a product, a tangible product, which will be there in front of you. And that's the advantage. But you know what happens? This is the theories which inspired people to think. But usually what happens, sir, you will remember with me. चलिए मैंने 3 एग्जाम्पल दिए, टाटा का दिया, फिलिप्स का दिया और एप्पल का दिया. सबसे कॉमन एक बनता है जिसपे हम we all will be able to relate it is the Apple product. What should have the Apple said? Usually everybody says this. He starts from outside in. Outside in. Apple would have said this. I have a product, best computer. I have the best product. I have a best computer. I have a best computer which works at the very less power and very good. It is built is very good and all other things are. And this has been prepared by whom? This has been prepared by best of the engineers by using best of the technology. This is what they would have said. They would have said, why I would have done it by using best of the technology, best of the computers, and by using what I do this because I'm making best computer, which has been prepared how by the best of the engineers and using best of the technology. So what, why? Because I want you to buy the product. So you buy the product. The customer said, why should I buy? Your product is good, no doubt. You have a very good engineers, no doubt. You have used very good technology. Why should I buy? But I tell you what Apple says. What Apple says, that you understand. Apple says, I believe that everybody is entitled to have the best of the technology. I believe that everybody should have the machine in their hand which solves their problem. I believe that everybody should do a work through a machine which make task easier. I should make the people, even the illiterate, use the computer in such a way that his illiteracy does not come. I want to democratize the computer application. And that's why we have used best of technology. Why? You remember why they say why. I have believed that it can be done through the technology. I believe that you can send the message. I believe that even the non-person can use the technology. I believe that once you buy the product is going to stay because you are going to invest only one, not every time. I believe it. And for just because I believe that, and I believe that you customer also may believe that like this, to make sure that you also believe that we have hired the service of an engineers, and these service of the engineers have given me a product which is this Apple computer. Will you buy? They said, yes, I will buy. Yes, I will buy. How did it happen? So the magic circle, usually those who are work on manipulation, they work outside in. वो बाहर से अंदर जाते हैं. वो क्या कहते हैं, मेरे पास एक बहुत अच्छा प्रोडक्ट है, इसको खरीदिए ना, इसकी बैटरी भी अच्छी है, इसकी लाइटिंग भी अच्छी है, इसकी लाइफ भी अच्छी है और इसका प्राइस भी कम है. इतना ही नहीं, इसको बेस्ट पॉसिबल इंजीनियर्स ने बनाया है, आप खरीदिए ना. आप कहते हैं मैं क्यों खरीदूं? But what does the other people say on this? What is the other people say on this? That other people say, here, what is this? Other people goes inside out. What is that inside out it? What I just gave you example of Apple. Apple says, because I believe that you have a problem. Because I believed that you have a problem, you are getting less price of your milk. I will develop a process of cooperative. How? And this cooperative will give rise of a product, a tangible product, a system called GCMFF Amul. See how many people started coming? Many people started coming. So what's the learning is, think why it is. Thinking why it means what you believe. That's the more important as what you are. People buy the product just because they believe in that. People don't buy the product just because what the product is. People buy the product when they need it. And people don't buy the product just because you have to buy. You never buy a mosquito repellent unless you believe that mosquito repellent can actually repel the mosquito. Just because a product has been by a topmost company, Unilever is selling mosquito repellent, you will never go and buy whatever the advertisement comes into that you understand. And that's the reason Apple is there. But I tell you another very interesting is this. But at the end of the day, I tell you, Apple is also a company. Apple is also a company which also makes mobile, which also makes TVR, which also makes a smartphone, which also makes computer. Everything they do, and it sells in the market. Why? Because they think inside out, not outside in. That's what they think about it. I will give you another example to you, and then you will understand this. Many companies, same story. Dell is another company. It is also an international company. It is also an international company which you really need to understand perhaps this. They also make computers. I'm not saying that they also make computers. I'm not saying this, they don't make computers. There are many companies. They also have an excess of the same technology. They also have the excess of the same manpower. They also have the excess of the same intelligence. They also have the excess of the same resource. They also have the excess of the same market. But why Dell has not become an Apple? Why there is so much is that's an unbalanced amount of the profit between these two companies? Why there is an unbalanced amount of the market share between these two companies? Why there is an unbalanced amount of unbalanced amount of difference between these two companies as far as the customer loyalty is concerned? Why there is unbalanced brand loyalty? Why there is unbalanced innovation capability? Because Apple believes that we can do that, and Apple's develops the product to solve the problem, and develops the problem, and then try to find out what problem I can solve. See the difference. That is the basic difference, you understand. So first you have to really find out why you are here. First you have to find out that what's the problem. You can't really do that. And now I give you the difference between these two companies and the other companies. Now अब आप पूछेंगे सर ये तो भाषण बहुत अच्छा हो गया, हम कैसे करेंगे? मैं आप ही के लिए बताने जा रहा हूं कि अब आप कैसे करेंगे। आपको बस 3 ही चीज की प्रेरणा रखनी है, बस 3 ही चीज करना है सर। कोई बहुत ज्यादा समय भी नहीं लूंगा। ये 3 चीज, बी श्योर दैट you know whatever you are doing, why you are doing, which problem do you see, you believe in what you are going to do. It is that what's your belief age, that's the more important point age. So first, why you are doing it, be clear about it. The second is that be disciplined of how it will be achieved, and this discipline means not only in you but your team. And how will this discipline will come when not only you, remember the leader said, when not only you, but your team also believes in you and they follow the same thing, that we are working to provide the best possible product so that the customer enjoys and the customer have right to it. That so your employees is also working on it. They believe what you believe, and that is why they're working. They will work day and night. They don't work only for money. They will become corrupt if they're working only for the money. But they are here to serve it to your company. They want to solve a problem. They will continue to solve the problem over there. advantage. They are here to all the customers. They will also do because you also want to do it. So the first, why you're doing it. And the second is the discipline of our third. And the be sure of that you are consistent. Now, what is consistent? Consistent in a business terminology, producing the same product which you have promised, for which you believe in those you promise. But there is another very interesting thing in the consistency. Consistency is what you promise, what you said that I believe into, that you produce same product. You produce that. No, Apple is the company of the difference. Tata is the company of difference. You be the Tata of the company of difference. Not once, not twice, not thrice. Every product, every service, every offer you make, all should have the same. You should be consistent. That's what is consistency. Very simple thing. First, you believe why you are doing it. Second, be disciplined and make it sure not only you and your team should be disciplined, thinking what you do, and just be the leader of the team so that they believe in you. And how will they believe? I already given you the answer. You inspire, don't manipulate than that. That's what, as your belief, your vision should be so clear. And the third is this: once you have it, people produce a product after product, the same quality. Every time a product. It never happens that the product quality goes down as the profit goes up or the profit goes down. Apple remains Apple. Panasonic remains Panasonic. Harley Davidson remains Harley Davidson. They never compromise with the quality on this. And when you are consistent, what is the consistent? हम लोग ऐसे ही बातें करते हैं. Consistency है क्या? Consistency सर हम लोगों के लिए वही है. हम गुरुजनी के लिए जो हम बात करें, जिसमें हम बिलीव करें कि ईमानदारी एक शक्ति है, तो मैं ईमानदार बनूं. अगर नहीं है तो कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. what you believe, you practice it, and not you practice once, you practice in every condition, every time. And I tell you what happens. This producing consistent behavior makes you, another very interesting point, he will tell you this, authentic. And that's the team over there is this. I just wanted to tell you this. You become authentic. What is authentic? People say you need to be authentic. What is authentic? Authenticity is very simple. Authentic is to be what you say, what you preach, you be there. What you believe into, you also deliver, you do the same thing. And when you believe something and you deliver, you are authentic. But when you don't believe, you believe in something else and you deliver something else, you are not authentic. You are not authentic. So the focus remains that what you believe. And another very interesting point happens. You understand over there and you will be able to appreciate what happens. You are authentic. Why you are authentic? Because you are delivering a product in which you believe. You have a team of people who are working in a disciplined fashion to achieve that belief, what you have your own vision, and then you are doing it repeatedly. So what will happen? This will bleed, this magic happens. When you are, what happens that when you are people, you are the people, it suddenly happens that magic happens, and then magic is a trust. So when, what happens that no, then trust germinates. Trust is a feeling inside. How does the trust happens? Trust happens when you are the person, you as a leader, you as an entrepreneur, whatever you believe that you have to solve the problem and whatever your larger goal is, you continue to work. You have a team which is continuing to work in the same direction, and you are producing and you are doing everything, every time, same thing with the same result. You are authentic. And then what will happen, you must understand is this. People will develop trust. And people will even trust you this. So you must understand that what you do, what you believe in, you become authentic. What we are going to know that you become authentic. When you trust the people, people will trust you. And you will know when people trust you, you will be able to take risk. You will be able to innovate. So I tell you a very simple example why the human beings are so much of developed than the other species over there. Because human is a social animal. We have a tendency that we can come together, we can work for a larger goal, and we started believing. So every individual came together and they believe that no, the fire can be brought into and it can be used for the make life easier. They did it. We can simply cut the woods and we can simply cut the rocks and make a house that everybody started to know one individual did it. They came together. They started believing that we can do it. And once they started believing, they form a group. So what's that? They have a common belief. They had the trust on each other. And then when these people come together, when they have the trust together, they believed on you, they did the magical work. And what a company is. Company, as I said you in the beginning, is a group of people led by a visionary who makes every individual leader to believe in the belief in which he believes. And when you make the people believe in what believes, people consider you authentic. When you make the people believe in what you believe, the trust develops. And you make the people, when you are surrounded by a people who trust in you, you do the magic. You are the magical. You are the entrepreneurs. And that's where the thing happens. But I tell you this, you again, I will remember, and I will just remind it to you is this, that yes, trust can only be developed when you are surrounded by the people who believe in what you believe. And and then you will be able to take action. Trust can only be believable that people genuinely believe what you believe on that. So authenticity to trust is something which you very important for this. Now I tell you this. This is a very interesting, the trust and authenticity. People believe in so much that I will give an example to you is this. I just given this because an example over there is this. I tell you one very interesting thing. I also use Apple computer. At the same time, I have also used another computer. Apple computer is not the best computer. It's not ROI. It's not return on investment is not very high. It is bit costly. Secondly, there is another problem. It's a bit slower than the many new computers have come today. The third, not all the softwares can work easily in Apple. But what you do is this, just go and criticize a fan of Apple. He will kill you. He will not buy any other product because he has trust on this. I tell you this, Dell also launched DVR, it failed. Dell also launched, other products have failed. They said that, why should I believe in Dell? Dell is a computer company. Dell is not. But what about Apple? Why did Apple do it? So when you walk on a road, and you find somebody is having, a Apple computer on it, you feel, oh, you have an Apple. You feel this. Why do you get surprised? Not because you don't have Apple. You also want an Apple because you feel there is a connection, trust. You have a relationship between who has made this relationship, brand, and how the brand has made us because of the leaders, the people, the confidence what they had. That is what. Sir, I tell you this. The faith and the brand becomes trust is, as I said, the trust is a feeling. People make a lot of tattoo Harley Davidson here. And that person may not be even the Harley Davidson owner, but he believes in what Harley Davidson does. This person has done totally an Apple on his this. That's what. He may not be an Apple owner, but he believes what Apple believes, and he finds we are at the same platform. Whatever the Apple's belief is, I am not. It is not something which is not. He may not be even owner, There are the people who only take Rajma Chawal just to save the money to buy Apple computer because they are so much a fan about it. They will buy that. These are the customers when the Apple is launching new pad, they will get into that night to get the first thing to do it. They could have wait another day and they will walk into the showroom and then they can get it. No, they will buy, they will wait there for full night just to get the first hand product on the first day itself. Why does it comes? आप सोचिए ना, थोड़ा सोचिए ना, ऐसा क्यों होता है? हमारे जैसा आपका आदमी वो लाइन में लगा है इस प्रोडक्ट के लिए, जब मुझे मालूम है कि मैं कल वो प्रोडक्ट ले सकता हूं. Why does it happen? This happens because you believe, you have trust, and what's the thing edge. थोड़ा सा अब एग्रीकल्चर के सब्जेक्ट पर चलता हूं, समय थोड़ा कम है इसलिए मैं थोड़ी सी जल्दी से मूव करूंगा. What happens over there edge? It is very easy for all of us to early adopter and adopters category. This is a line of adoption, you know very well. The 10 to 15% of the people, I understand, 10 to 15% of the early adopter and these people, they are the people who completely believe in you. They will in any way buy the product. But you have to sell the product to the mass. You have to sell the product to the mass. You have to cross the chasm that you understand. And how this chasm will be crossed, that is the another very big challenge which for any entrepreneurs faces this. When these people started telling you this product is good, this product is good, but to cross the chasm, what happens that many people they will reduce the price, they have to do it because these people are not after the early adopters and the innovators. They are not big risk takers. They have to make it something which is, they cannot spend that much of money. Early majority and the late majority people, they cannot do it. So what actually we do it, we have to follow an entirely different strategy on this. And there are the many companies, which I just give you an example over there. There many companies, they just try to copy it. They have the people, they have developed if you sell 10%, any company which you give it, they will be able to cover the 10% of the market, but the 10% market is not the market which is you have to capture. You have to go for the mass market. 10 to 15% market is not a market. I just shared with you, this is not the big market. These are the people who will anyway buy that. That's not the business. The challenge where he is, when you move to the early majority, late majority, let's forget about that. These people, when you buy, then you understand. Many companies, they don't do it. They don't do it. And when they don't do it, what excuse they make, very understanding this. Entrepreneurs will think, अरे मेरे पास पैसा नहीं था, अंडर कैपिटलाइजेशन. क्या एक्सक्यूज है यार? A bad market. We didn't have the good team, a wrong excuse. Competition is very tough. That's the excuse we make. But I tell you this, if these are the excuses, if you have the answer, a company which is not undercapitalized, the market is really in a good situation, and you have a very good team of the managers, and there is no competition in the market, then you should do well. But this doesn't happen always. There are the many companies who do well, and one company do well. Here again, I'm bringing the company who inspires, they do well, and the company who does not inspire, they don't believe that. The company who works on the belief, they believe into, and they do on that direction, they are able to do it. Others who are not able to do it. I will give two successful examples. Now we are nearing to the closer. Two successful examples. TiVo is the company. DVR, you know about it. This is the company which is the number one company, brand value number one. Money, there is no dearth of company. TiVo people can take oath by the name of the TiVo. They have the best possible engineers. And the market was ready. But their DVR did not succeed. You know why didn't it succeed? What TiVo said? TiVo said that When you are watching television, I can record your favorite program. I can record your favorite program. I can stop the advertisement and I will record your favorite program. I will remove the advertisement. Even if you are not there, I will record your favorite program and I will be able to play it whenever you require. This is the capacity of my technology and I will be able to do it. This is what they said. I have a product which is the best technology, which can just think of, which can record your favorite program. Even if you are not at home, it can put on the TV as and when your favorite program comes, it will record the TV. And when you come back, you want to see, it will start from there. That's the team who had the capacity, but it failed both financially and commercially. It is a great failure. I tell you, it is a great failure. Why it is? I tell you this. What did they say? I just shared this. What did they say? We are the company. We have this product. Now I tell you this. Had been the Apple here, what Apple would have said? And what the TO had said, then they would have this Apple. What Apple says, this is the point, and what Tata says. We believe that you as a customer has a right to manage your life the way you want. We believe that every customer has the freedom to decide what he wants, what he sees, what he wants to see. We believe that every customer has his own time and they will watch any program at their own time. We believe that entertainment is good for every customers, so they should watch the program which they like most. And because we believe, we have developed a product, the best quality, and which is there in front of you, that is called Devo. If you buy that, probably, would you like to buy? People will say, yes, I would like to buy. In earlier case, you said, we have a product which will be, no, which will do the product. You said, I will not buy. No, it's a very good technology. No, why should I buy? And then you say this, no, it's a number one company. Said, so what? But suddenly you say, we believe you have freedom to decide. We believe that you should watch your program at the safe time. We believe entertainment is the past of the stressed life to make your stress down. And that's why the TiVo is. See, one of the case of the successful story, the another, this is the case which I shared with you, and then you understand. This is the failure study because you believed on this. Here is a successful story from your own country. Remember, 2011, 17th August, when government decided, they put a lot of pressure on Anna Hazare Sahab in the jail that he should stop his answer. He said, no, I will not. Because I believe the Jan Lokpal bill is an answer. He watched, the person watched, finally released. And then he said that he sat in a dharna of Ramrila ground. Sir, no email was sent. No loudspeaker advertisement was done. No request for attending his dharna was done. And why millions and millions people went there? Why did they went there? Nobody was sent. Since we have started this program, you must have received not less than 5 mails. I have received around 9-10 mails. You must have. They did not send mail. They did not put the newspaper advertisement. They did not put that television advertisement. They didn't go in every mahalla and says that, "Oh, and join this." But everybody, millions of people went there and they joined for the number of days, almost around 12 days. When till the time your Anna Hazare was there, they were there. Why did they go there? Did they go for Anna Hazare? No, nicer. They go for the what in which the Anna Hazare believed that the corruption is the malice of the society, and the corruption is problematic and the dangerous for the democracy. Corruption is a problem for the governance. Everybody believed, and Anna Hazare believed. So you went, I went, he went, she went, everybody went there on their own because they believed in what Anna Hazare believed. You did not go for Anna Hazare. You went for the cause in which Anna Hazare believed that. That is what the thing is. So what you believe, you don't. Anna Hazare is not. Anna Hazare is only the outcome. It's only the symbol of this, but the major reason why everybody went there, irrespective of the party, and why this program was successful, is Anna Hazare did not refer at that point, I have a plan. He says, I have a vision. I have an answer of your problem. And you decided, and finally you decided to go for it. That you did. That's what the point is. Let me share one more example, which is much national local examples over here is this. Here are the two different characters, Salabala and Hidme. Who is the Salabala? Salabala is a simple girl. A simple girl, it's simple, I call it as an entrepreneur. She's the change maker. She's the change maker. She's a simple girl working in the tribal village of Odisha. One of the people from the other village come and abduct one of the lady, a small girl of the 17-year-old, abduct and take it to the another village, which is 200 kilometers from the place of her village. What she did, she believed it is not correct. She believed I can do that. What she takes only 4 girls or young women with herself. Drives a Maruti car, takes a Maruti car, hires a Maruti car, goes in a Maruti car in the village where this girl, young girl, was kept abducted. She stays there and she says that I will take the girl back. People surrounded for that village. The male members came and they said, you get back, you send your male counterparts. We have some problem of the village to village. They said, no, I will take my girl back. They stood there. The crowd started swelling. They did not hesitate because they believed that I can bring change. They had it. I know this is wrong and you won't believe. Whole night, the things remained there. Early in the morning, they returned in the same Maruti van with the young girl. Today, this lady has learned that an organization is small, provides the legal support to all such things. The women of a given areas are much more empowered and lead a group called Nirbhaya Group in the village over there. This is a one story. Another very small story of this Hidme, this tribal lady. This tribal lady was landless. Not much land. There is a backyard, there is a backyard farm where they used to do it. You know backyard kitchen much well. She said, I will do something, and suddenly say the idea of the creepers came in her mind. She went and she asked her husband that I want to do agriculture and I want to do the creepers. Then husband asked, for what do you want? Then say, no, I want to do it for business. I want to earn money. I want to help. The husband says, who the hell you are? You cannot do anything. She says, I will do that and I will prove that. She says, not only this, the entire village, the people of the tribal village of Bastar, they will be benefited of this. Male members, their respective spouses says, you women will not be. This Hidme lady formed a group and then started growing creepers, and it's such a small backyard farm. And there the business grew like anything. The later on what has happened is this. Their husband started working in their farm and their business grew so much big that now this creeper revolution has become a big revolution there. And they're able to take care of the Naxalite, growth of Naxalite in such a way. Now, these two strong ladies and the change makers story has been compiled. There are many such stories, such entrepreneurship. Just entrepreneurship, as I said, is not the business. It's the way you think, the change you make. And all these things have been combined in one small book. And that book is The Change Makers of Bharat. There is a book where we will find such a story. This book, Change Makers of Bharat, is a book which you will find. It has got 12 powerful stories. When you read it, it is really a toolkit for inspire, which I just said you this. You will learn when passion meets purpose, what this story is all about. And you will understand how entrepreneurship blossoms our wealthiness. Then you will ask, so why should I read this book? You will read this book because this ignite entrepreneurial thinking in you and your students. That's what you as a teacher want. Now we have lived our life. We want our teacher, the students should be at least entrepreneurs. That is what. This will enrich your capacity because this has a wonderful case studies. This has wonderful stories to do this. I tell you this, many social studies, many institutions, the top institutions, I don't want to name it over there, is that they are already using it. This have become the mandatory of many agriculture colleges who are teaching this as a part of their revenue. And this, if you want, you can certainly have it. This book is just released on 2 days back. Till now, it is only available on ToT.com. And if you want the Kindle version, e-words, it is Amazon.in. So hard copy, ToT.com. And then the soft copy Kindle version, you will find at Amazon.it. Just wait for 4 or 5 days. It will be available in Amazon, Amazon, and it will also be available on this. But why did all people which I shared, why all these people, they become successful, and why these stories where needs to be written in the book of the change makers of the Bharat? Because, and why were they successful? Because they believed that they had a belief that I can bring change, I can solve the problem, and I can be the change maker, I can be the innovator, I can be the problem solver. They believed that. They had a question, why should I start an entrepreneur? Because I have to solve a problem. Why should I start a business? Because there is a problem exists. They started thinking that, why should I do it? Because this will give me a permanent solution of a problem. Why should I do it? This will not only help me, I have the profit, I will make profit. But this is a byproduct. The other product, major product, is that it will solve the problem. And I tell you this, once the problem is solved, all the profit, all the money you get, it is your profit. That's you really want to do. So what I say this, if you believe and you have people surrounded by you who believe in you what you believe, and they also believe what you believe, and you follow that, I be 100% sure, and I guarantee you, you will be 100% sure that you will be the true entrepreneurs, dear. You will be the true entrepreneurs. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I will stop it over here, and then we will take the questions. Thank you very much, dear. Thank you very much. Over to you. If you have any questions, can you ask over here at this? Manoj, sir. Sir, please. Sir, any question to you, sir?
There is queries to know about the information manipulation.
Sir, your voice is cracking, sir.
Actually, the manipulation used by you just promoting any product, and as an entrepreneur, the customer. While on the other side, as an entrepreneur, the quality of an entrepreneur is required. Otherwise, how we can, as an entrepreneur, meet up the requirement of the customer? So, two things are there, sir. Innovations and the word use. Generally, we that manipulation word is conveyed negatively, but on the other hand,
Sir, can you speak it again, sir? I'm not able to hear. Can sir help anyone that know to ask the question again so that I can answer? I could not get this.
Hello, sir. Are
Yes,
you
sir,
getting my
please.
voice?
Now I'm getting your voice, sir. Please.
Sir, only we want to know more details about the innovation and the word used as a manipulator. When we are using a manipulation word for the promotion of any agricultural product or commodity among the customers as an entrepreneur, but on the other hand, the quality of an entrepreneur is mandatory to have a innovative quality. So these are the two words. Actually, my perception or I believe in that the manipulation is word used in a negative way or in a negative sense. Suppose you are promoting any product, है ना, and suppressing some like your deficiency or any like जिसको कहेंगे कोई कमी है कोई प्रोडक्ट की और उसको आप प्रमोट कर रहे हैं. So these are the two words. We should less focus on the manipulation word. Is it possible to like convey the message among the students, sir?
Right.
Only the simple query.
Yes, sir.
Ji, sir.
I fully agree with you, sir. And you remember this I brought in the context of how to be a leader. So suppose there are few people, Surya sir is listening me, Manoj Tiwari sir, you are listening me. If I try to manipulate your support, what will happen? If I try to support you, manipulate your support, you will work with me, but you will not work with the vision with which I am working. But if you are with me, with your mind, with your vision, and I'm not manipulating, I'm inspiring you to come together, then what will happen is this: you will work with the best of your capability. And you, as an entrepreneur, when you go to your market, you need to have your workers with you. You need to have investors with you. You need to have the customers with you. You cannot always manipulate them. You need to inspire. So you will tell, here is the product which you just wanted, which is taking your problem. Here is the product which I have brought for you. Please take it. Please take it. And then he will buy. Somebody says, sir, I'm poor, I cannot buy it. Then you will say, yes, I do understand you are poor, you cannot buy it. So here is the product which is much cheaper. This is a smaller volume, and just for your requirement, buy it. It is for all those people who don't have the resource for it. And here is the product, but this product is very good. So what I just wanted to tell you over there, it is a more or less building trust, building authenticity, and these are the feelings. So yeah, I cannot manipulate Manoj sir, that by just manipulating him, he will not. But if the Manoj sir believes me, what I tell and what I believe, yeah, Manoj sir will support, or I will support Manoj sir totally for it, because I believe same thing, Manoj sir believes same thing. And the way we meet each other, we will talk lot about it. Yes, that's what the point, Manoj sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you, sir. I would like to acknowledge the ISAB, which has provided the opportunity to listen to you, just like as a very eminent person. I am really very happy and thankful to you as well as the ISA, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate, sir.
Yes.
Sir, any more questions, sir, please? Ranjana madam, if there is no question, we can leave.
Yes, sir, sure, sir. So thank you all for your time and your active participation. And a special thanks to our speaker, Ms. Dr. Niraj sir, for sharing such valuable insights. We look forward to seeing you in our next session, which is tomorrow at 11 a.m. Have a great day. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you, sir.